Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of eSports Tonight. I am your host, S.E. Thunthile, and I got to thank all of you for coming in and joining me on this great Monday night for another amazing cast of eSports Tonight, where you get all of your UAH and around the world news on esports right in one location. It's all right here for me to give to you. So, first thing I want to start the talk off with is going to do some really quick meeting notices. First meeting notice is League of Legends has a meeting this Friday, February 3rd. If you want to be a part of the UAH League of Legends team, go ahead and check that out. They have a in-house meeting on February 3rd. UAH StarCraft 2 has a meeting on February 2nd at 7 p.m. in room 111. So if you want to be a part of the UAH StarCraft 2 club and get involved there, we are meeting in person in room 111 at 7 p.m. That is a Thursday at 7. And I don't have a time for the first-person shooter club or the Smash Brother club just quite yet. We will get meeting times for that, and I will pass that information on to you guys. One of the big notes, mark your calendars for, this is a tentative date, but go ahead and mark your calendars for, is February 13th, which is a Wednesday, or 15th. Sorry, February 15th. Mark your calendar for tentatively being the big UAH eSports meeting where we talk about all the things happening with eSports to give you guys kind of the big information about the student-run eSports organization and kind of get your guys' opinion. So if you want to have your voice heard, the eSports Tonight is a great way to get your voice heard, but this meeting is an even better way to get your voice heard, as all the big the presidents of all the clubs should be there. Nick Hansen's going to be there. Chris Nelson will be there. All the kind of big people involved in making esports what it is on campus will be there. So they'll be there taking your questions and answering everything that they can, as well as we're also looking for people who might want to step up and take some charge in certain things, because this is quite a bit of burden on all of us, as it is our first year and we are doing amazing things to try and make it the best that we can for you guys. I mean, like I've said before, we do it all for you guys. So if you guys are looking to help us out, we would greatly appreciate it. Any help would be we'd be very grateful for. And if you don't want to say anything there, you can email any of us. So you can email me at scsunstyle@gmail.com. That's where you can give me any feedback or if you have any comments or feedback or anything like that on the show, or anything that I missed, or if you guys see something out there in the pro scene or across campus that I missed as far as esports and gaming is concerned, go ahead and shoot me an email and tell me about it, and I'll go and read up on it, because I do like to be kind of in the know of all the esports stuff, not just going on campus, but also in the pro scene and stuff like that as well, because I want to be able to pass that information on to you guys. And Requiem, you have a question? Just said right there.
No, hurry up. I'm gonna get called.
For those of you who are StarCraft 2 fans, Requiem, you're just screwing with me. For those of you who are StarCraft 2 fans, there's something that I've started to do. For those of you who don't know what Play Him is, and this will kind of go with the game night tomorrow, which I'll get to here in a little bit. If you haven't ever heard of Play Him, it's an online StarCraft 2 tournament site where they host tournaments, and yes, Yoshi, I know you hate Play Him, but they host tournaments and people can create tournaments on there. So what I've done is I've started creating a tournament for Diamond to Bronze players in StarCraft 2 for you to go in and play if you're a StarCraft 2 player and want to get better. And I'm thinking about if I get enough. So depending on the interest at the game night, on how people feel about StarCraft 2, I might start a lower league as well for those players who are new. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, if you're a StarCraft 2 player, go and join the UAH StarCraft 2 club on Facebook, and you can find all that information there. So on to the game night, which is tomorrow. I know you guys are as pumped as I am, and so here's the way it's going to go down. This is going to be the format. So there's going to be a big tournament that's going to be 8 players. The sign up for that is going to be between 6 and 7. We're going to close sign-ups as soon as we get 8 players. So get there early and get signed up. And so you can reserve a slot in the tournament. And we would like to keep that tournament for players who have played more often, who know the game a little bit better. And that's going to be our sort of like main event tournament. And those games will be cast, and we'll be shooting those up on the projector. And I think even Daniel's told me that there is a microphone in that room, so you guys will be hearing an earful from me and Requiem all night long, like we did at the Modern Warfare 3 game night. So if you guys weren't at the Modern Warfare 3 game night, you guys missed out. That was a ton of fun. I know Requiem and I had a ton of fun casting that, and I think everybody there had a lot of fun. We had about 50 people or more there, so it was a really good turnout. And was actually really impressed for the first game night. So let's keep that momentum going into StarCraft 2. So for you players who are sitting out there saying, I've never played StarCraft 2 before, I don't want to get in this big tournament, that's all right. We're going to have a couple of computers set off to the side, and that will be for you guys to learn how to play the game. We're going to have some people designated as coaches and teaching people how to play the game, and just a very generic build orders and stuff like that, so we can kind of give you guys something to just work with and just experiment with, and then we're probably going to have little tiny skirmishes between some of the newer players with some of our more seasoned people watching. But if you're just there and you want to watch StarCraft 2, there will be high-paced action StarCraft to watch. And like I said, that will be cast between Requiem and myself all night long on the projector, hopefully on the microphone. And just like the last game night, for those of you who were there, it wasn't just Modern Warfare 3. And now Modern Warfare 3 was the kind of the spotlight event, but there were also other games there. There was some StarCraft 2 going on. There was League of Legends going on. Some Smash Brothers was going on. And there was even actually some tabletop games. We had Apples to Apples and not Othello. It's not Othello. It's the oh gosh, there was another board game that was going on there too. But you guys can bring, if you guys have any board games or any video games or anything like that you want to bring, please bring everything that you've got that you want to play, because I'm sure if you want to play it, somebody else wants to play it too. So we will not turn any gaming console or anything like that away at the door. I mean, we are an eSports organization. We are united as eSports, and we want to promote all of the different eSports and different video games out there. So you guys feel free to bring TVs, Xboxes, PlayStations, Wiis, your own computers. So the thing with your own computers, if you're going to bring your own computer, which we would like to have as many people bring their own computers as possible because we don't want to be short on computers. So if you want to bring your own computer, we got a couple little kind of things that we ask, requirements that we ask. Make sure that you have your Cisco client up to date if you want to get on the Wi-Fi in the library. There is a new hub right inside that room 111, so the signal is great. The signal is strong, and it's a good signal. We encourage everybody to get on that. If you have wireless capabilities, bring it with you. But make sure that you've got the most up-to-date Cisco client. Make sure that you run a spyware or a virus scanner before you bring your computer. We want everybody to bring their computer. Everybody who brings their computer, we want those to be as clean as possible, because in the past we've had problems where, especially with StarCraft 2, where somebody had something on their computer and it started attacking the network, and the network shut us out from BattleNet. So we don't want something like that happening in this tournament, just because that wouldn't be any fun at all. So please, if you're going to bring your computer, which I encourage everybody to bring their computer, as many people as you can, bring your wireless card, make sure your Cisco is updated, and make sure you scan for viruses or anything like that. And if you have StarCraft 2 already on your computer, please go up, make sure that it's got the latest update on it. I don't think there's been an update in a long while, but just double check and make sure that you've got the most up-to-date version. And so that's kind of how it's going to be tomorrow night. So 6 o'clock, we're going to start taking registration for the bigger tournament. For the smaller, learning how to play, that's pretty much just find an open computer, find somebody who knows how to play, and just ask them about the game. Let them show you a couple of things, and then they'll let you work with it. And just kind of see how comfortable you get with the game. It's a real-time strategy game, so it's all about resource management and managing your army. So we will have people there to teach you how to play, and if you like it, hey, we've got a huge UA. Our UA StarCraft 2 club is really growing a lot here lately. Especially, I think we're definitely growing closer in a community. So one of the things I really would like to say about these game nights, I gotta give big shout out to Daniel Horton for putting these together. I really think that these game nights are really bringing the entire UAH esports community together and really making us more unified, which is I think something that we really need. As I mean, we're small, we're just getting started out. We do have quite a few members and stuff like that, but we're looking to expand. We're looking to get bigger. We're looking to get better, and the way to do that is to continue this kind of togetherness, doing stuff together, getting to know each other, networking. That's like one of the greatest things in the world. If you got networking, if you got nothing else but networking, you probably are good. So I encourage everybody out there, if you're watching this live or watching this on the replay, to tomorrow night come out to the StarCraft 2 eSports, StarCraft 2 game night, and see what all is happening there. The next week after that will be, which is February 7th. The February 7th game night will be Halo Reach, so we'll be doing another first-person shooter right after this one, and we'll be doing Halo Reach for that one. So I encourage everybody to come out to all the game nights. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Snacks and drinks were provided last time. Snacks and water were provided last time. That was all compliments to the UAH library. I mean, they're really helping us out with that. Daniel and the library really working with us a lot. And you gotta, if you guys see those guys working in the library, give them a pat on the back, shake their hand, tell them thanks for all the stuff that they're doing for us. I mean, they're really making this. They're really helping us expand as a new organization, and that's one of the toughest things to do in the start, and they're making it really easy on us. All right, looks like Chris says if you run anti on your computer with Cisco, will let your computer on. It won't detect this. All right, so I think that's pretty well. So okay, on the StarCraft 2 note, because I mean I am the president of the StarCraft 2 club, so I know mostly about the stuff going on with StarCraft 2. February 26th, we are looking to do a bar craft, which is, for those of you who don't know, we go to a restaurant, we hook up computers to TVs, and we watch professional StarCraft 2 matches, a professional StarCraft 2 tournament. If you haven't been to one, they're a lot of fun. We had 60 plus people at the last one, I think, and it's just, I mean, fun to get together. It's another one of those networking things where you get to, yes, you can drink, you get together and just have a fun time watching some professional esports. And I'm gonna work with Josh whenever the rest of the MLG calendar has been released, and we're going to try and get a whole UAH eSports MLG viewing event where we watch first-person shooters, we watch StarCraft 2, and then I don't know if MLG has talked about picking up League of Legends or not, but if they do, we'll watch that as well. Any big events or anything like that you guys know of, please send those my way at scsilentstyle@gmail.com. If you know of any events locally, we just had the UAH Smash, or not UAH Smash, the Alabama Smash League was hosted at UAH this last Saturday. I don't know if anybody went to that, but I haven't gotten a word back on how that went. But stuff like that, if you guys know about things like that are going on, please send me an email, send me a message about something. Just get me in the know, and I will spread the word on. And so this is one of the things I love about this community, this esports community, is they help each other so much. We help each other so much. It doesn't matter if the first-person club is doing something. It doesn't matter if the League of Legends club is doing something. It doesn't matter if the StarCraft 2 club is doing something. It doesn't matter if the Smash club is doing something. We're all there to help each other. And I think that really brings us together. It makes us really unique in that we're a lot of clubs working together to reach a common goal. And on that clubs working together note, if any of you guys out there want to start your own club, it's actually pretty easy. All it takes is one person who's dedicated to be the president and kind of run it. and a couple more people to be members. And we should have everything set up here shortly to basically be able to, you guys just have to fill out a form and just boom, it's done. It's a club. Here's all the stuff you need. Here's all the stuff. Here's a way to write your constitution. Here's all this stuff. It's pretty much, it's already been laid out with all the other clubs before you. So we're getting better at it. We're getting more efficient at it. The more clubs we make, the better at it we get. And even if you're a part of another club, you can still be a part of, you can be a part of as many clubs as you want at UAH, and that, even if you're a part of the FPS club or StarCraft 2 club or League of Legends club, you can start your own club. It doesn't require that you aren't affiliated with any other club. So, if you guys have any ideas about MMOs or RPGs or fighter games or anything like that, please get in contact with either me or Nick or Chris or any of the head people in the Student Run Esports organization, and we will get with you guys about how to get that set up and everything. Diablo 3, I would love to start a Diablo 3 club whenever it finally releases. I'm one of those people that has been waiting on a beta key for so long on that. Oh, that's another thing. If any of you guys are in any betas or anything like that for new games, D3, if it releases, D3, Dota 2, any of the new games that are out there, send me some info on it, and I'll cover it in one of the esports tonights as kind of the debut of the new game. So if you guys, I know we've got a couple people who are in the Dota 2 betas, and I don't know if anybody's in the club is in the D3 beta. But if you guys have any information on that kind of stuff, just please send it my way, and I'll get it kind of sent out to everybody else, because I really want this to be kind of the hub of all of the information. Requiem is saying is Dota 2. It is fun. Trust you. All right, Requiem. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Oh, it sounds like Yoshi has a D3 key. If any of you guys want to, I really don't have anybody on call. If any of you guys want to add SC Southern Style to your Skype contacts list, we can talk about one of these beta games that you guys got. Requiem, do you have a Dota 2 game? You can send me. Send me a Skype contact, and we'll talk about Dota 2. Eric, if you want to send me a Skype contact as well, then we can talk about D3. I'm personally excited about D3. And I can't wait for Diablo 3. I was a huge Diablo 2 fan. I don't know about you guys out there, but Diablo 2 is awesome. There's no greater character class than the barbarian. That is the man. That is a men amongst men right there, the barbarian. So. Oh, we got somebody who played D2 whenever it first came out. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, please. I'm open to taking calls right now, and just send me a request, and we'll get you in here. All right, so I got Mr. Requiem on the phone. So you got a Dota 2 key, huh?
Heck yeah, man.
Heck yeah! How's the game?
Oh, it's fun, dude. It's pretty much just a carbon copy of Dota originally, but they just did a revamp on the maps, and they're adding heroes slowly, so we get to play them. So when the actual game comes out, it's pretty thick.
So they couldn't have used this. Did they get to use the same models as the Warcraft 3 one? Because I know Blizzard might have copyrights on those models. So did they have to change the models up for that, or did they get special privileges from Blizzard?
Most purposes, they're all different. They're kind of generic, so if they're female character, it's female, but they don't have the exact models at all. They try to make them all creative in their own way, because it's upgraded graphics and everything.
Yeah. Well, so you've been playing it a little bit, and how have you enjoyed it?
Well, I have to say I like it a lot more than like playing League of Legends or anything like that, because I was a big Dota fan before League of Legends came out, which League of Legends is the same people that created Dota originally.
Yeah.
And they so they took off, did their own thing, and some of the other guys picked up Dota 2, and it plays just like the old one, except for to me it's better because it's its own thing and it doesn't use Blizzard's engine or anything like that. So it's a lot more fluid and
All right. So do they have a release date yet on that, or is it still kind of TBD, like
I
all
think it's
those
still
other
yeah,
beta games?
yeah, I think it's still TBD right now because they're like I said they're like every week they're trying to release one of the heroes that's already been in there because they're trying to revamp everything and rebuild them so that they can kind of get a feel for what's what and who's going to be in the game when it releases and everything.
Mm-hmm. So what character do you play?
Um, I usually play Omni Knight the most. He's probably my favorite hero in there. He just heals and makes people not go anywhere.
So Omni Knight fan. So I've never played. I didn't. I think I played Dota once on Warcraft 3, and that was about it. So sounds like they're having a difficult time hearing you, and I've got you all the way up. And so basically, whenever you talk, you're probably going to bust my eardrums, but hopefully,
Should I just keep it quiet?
let's see if that was any better. Waiting for people to say something real quick. Or tell us a little bit about the map setups and stuff like that. Is the map? Well, I guess there was only one map in Dota in the original Dota, wasn't there? I guess there's really only one map in League of Legends, isn't there? Or well,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess they've got two different types, but what's the maps like or the map like in this one? Pretty much the same.
the maps are pretty much the same right now. It's always been kind of the same, but they have this same basic map that everyone's playing on. I'm sure they'll eventually change it to something else.
What
Add a
was
little
that?
bit more, but right now it's just the same old thing.
Shut my door. So say that again. My roommate was telling me he's going to use it. So there's about to be a vacuum that you might hear in the background. That'll probably, since your volume is low, that'll probably be louder than you.
Yeah.
Since that's what everybody is saying. But so all right. So since I've got you here, are you pumped about game night tomorrow night?
Absolutely, dude. Me and Chris were talking about that just a minute ago. I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna get to do the commentating with him when we go to that game night tomorrow night, because Lord knows we always have the most fun, especially there.
Yes, we do. We have a ton of fun. So, like I said, if you guys missed out on Modern Warfare 3, you missed out on Requiem and myself just having a crap ton of fun and just living it up, having fun. I think everybody was having fun there. At least I was having fun. That's all I care about.
I had more fun probably commentating than I did playing the game.
There you go. That's how I am. I love StarCraft 2 to death, but dang, do I love commentating StarCraft 2. Yoshi's saying if you want to commentate with Alex, you got to book with years in advance. It is about I think I'm going to reduce it to 140K an hour from 150K.
I've had
So
it paid already. I mean, I paid it up front.
exactly, that's how he got in so quick. Cash money right there.
And pretzels.
Cash money and pretzels. Yep. Yeah, we did have pretzels. That's right. So hopefully the library has some more snacks for us. I hope we didn't just like run them empty with the last bit. Because I mean, we pretty much ate all of that. I
Yeah, we
think.
replenished it all.
Yeah, I think there was like one set of bag of chips. Like it was either Fritos or Lay's. Like nobody was touching, and then everything else was gone. Well, so
Making good use of it though. If it's there, might as well eat it.
yeah, it definitely was. So if you guys show interest, I'll talk to Daniel about it. we might look into trying to get maybe pizzas or something like that one time. I don't know. We don't have a huge. I think actually the student-run esports organization's budget is 0 right now. So.
Well, I'm sure those of us that are kind of just being there to implement could probably put a little bit together and try to get some pizzas
Yeah.
at worst.
So Yoshi asked, "How's the situation at the game night?" So tomorrow night, since StarCraft 2 is a computer game, if you guys could bring your own computers, that would be very helpful. Like I talked about earlier, make sure that your Cisco client is up to date because there is wireless in that room, and the wireless is actually pretty decent wireless. There's a route, like I said, there's a one of the little hotspot things right in the middle of that room, so you shouldn't have any problem getting signal or anything like that. But just make sure that your Cisco client is up to date and you have run sufficient virus and spyware and all that kind of detection before you come to UAH, because we don't want anybody with any kind of nastiness on their computer, because that's been very deadly in the past. Eric, we're not doing LAN because, as you should well know, StarCraft 2 does not have LAN capabilities. We're going to go everybody on the same network kind of deal. Map pool for tomorrow night, for those of you who want to play in the tournament, and for those of you so like I said, we want to kind of keep that open to players who are a little bit more seasoned and stuff like that. Real quick, Eric, or Yoshi, if you are playing in the tournament, you'll be on a computer with an Ethernet cable. We're going to make sure that the two players that are playing do have a solid connection and aren't on Wi-Fi. As far as the players who are practicing or uh, learning the game, we're going to try and put them on wireless just because I think it'll be easier and it may actually be faster. So we'll do all that testing tomorrow before the tournament. But map pool for, oh gosh, I've forgotten what the map pool is. Taryn, are you out there and can help me with what the map pool is for tomorrow? I think it's, I know Antigua Shipyard's going to be on it, Metalopolis is going to be on it, and actually I haven't gotten your request yet. So Metalopolis, Antigua. He's having a little bit of trouble adding him.
Are they always also gonna be the maps with the no gold?
Yes, yes, it is going to be no, or as much no gold maps as we can get. So I've got Terran here now. So throw him at. Oops. What the heck? Work with me, Skype. Come on. There we go. Got it.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, I just got my gas stolen. On the battles. Oh,
Oh,
hold on.
turn your stream down.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. What do we say? We said Metalopolis.
We said Metalopolis, Antigua.
Dual site.
Did we say Daybreak?
Or yeah.
It was Daybreak, not dual site. Daybreak.
Cloud Kingdom.
Cloud Kingdom, and then was it Entombed Valley?
I think so.
Entombed Valley. Well, that is it now. It is on the record as Antigua Shipyard, Metalopolis, Cloud Kingdom, Entombed Valley, and Daybreak. So, for those of you guys who know what those maps are, start practicing on those maps, as those will be the ones you'll be playing in tomorrow. So, playing mono battles.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right. Are you excited about tomorrow?
Yeah, dude. I'm actually quite stoked.
There you go. So, I don't know what the schedule is after the next two game nights. I think League of Legends has one coming up, but tomorrow is StarCraft 2. So get pumped. And
Vikings in the way.
and like I said, I did talk to Daniel, and he said there is a microphone in that room. So
Nice.
So yeah, we'll be going.
We don't have to lose our voice yelling this time.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So.
Well, that's part of the fun, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's the casting experience there. You're not actually casting unless you lose your voice nearly. So, oh, on the UH kind of esports news, one thing I forgot to talk about, which is actually kind of ironic that I forgot to talk about it since it's something I'm heavily involved in, is SCSL was this weekend, and we ended up, one of the Alabama players ended up qualifying for the championship brackets. He defeated our UH Space Samurai in the finals. What was that? 3-1?
3-1.
3-1. That's what I thought I remembered. And so if you guys want to support esports and support the UH StarCraft 2 club next, not this Friday, but next Friday, February 10th, we'll be hosting another qualifier for the SCSL, which is a league that Taryn and I started this last. We just it started in January, essentially.
December. Yeah, we
Well,
came
we
up with it in December.
Yep, and
Cared
it's
for it. Raised it.
yeah.
Raised it from a young child.
Exactly. We've put a lot of time and effort into that, and it's essentially we want it to be the collegiate tournament in Alabama and the southeast region. So this year we're doing a trial run with all the colleges in the state of Alabama, and we've had a decent turnout for it. I mean, we're still in our trial run, so we're still doing testing and stuff like that for it, and learning a lot as we go. So.
Yes.
If you guys are interested in some StarCraft 2 action, if you watch the games tomorrow night at the game night, and you're like, man, this is exciting, and this is something I want to watch, then Friday night we or not, well, it's 2 Fridays from now. We have the SCSL where you'll find Requiem and myself will be doing some casting there, as well as some other guys that we've got doing casting. So. Yeah, if you enjoy watching some high-paced StarCraft 2 action, that is where you can see it. Also, the Playhim tournaments that I talked about earlier, where I'm starting to do StarCraft 2 Playhim tournaments. I think I'm going to do that every night or close to every night that I can. And every now and then I'll cast those games and stream some of those games. So if you guys enjoy watching StarCraft 2, there's a lot of StarCraft 2 action out there. As far as streams go, I know our League of Legends club has a UAH. I think it's on own3d.tv. If you look up UAH LOL, you'll find the UAH League of Legends stream there. So. And let's see. Also, CSL, which is Collegiate Star League, which is again StarCraft 2. I know I'm going off about StarCraft 2 here, but right now that's the most I know about because I'm the most involved with it. If you guys want to get more information, if you guys want to send me more information about stuff that's going on in your game, you can shoot me emails, and I'll read stories online. I'll listen to whatever stories you got to tell me. You can come on and tell us stories about different games and stuff like that you may have seen or played in. We're pretty much this talk show is here for the whole esports community. But so CSL Collegiate Star League UAH has a team. I think I've talked about it once or twice on this show before. And we faced off against Oklahoma, the University of Oklahoma last Sunday or yesterday, and we actually won 3-2. And our twos team with Space Samurai and Yoshi pulling out a win there, as well as Dubro guy pulling out a win, and Space Samurai able to clinch the ace match to finish off the series. So definitely good job for those guys. The UAH's current record is 6-7, so we're looking to try and at least finish out 50%. It is our first year competing in the CSL. If you guys know of any other people on campus who play StarCraft 2 and are UAH students and aren't a part of the CSL, send them to either here or our UAH Facebook page, and we're always willing to look at new people who could be replacements or stand-ins, or maybe even take a first seed or a first team spot. So Have we set up CSL practices yet? Are we gonna start doing?
We don't have like an official time because everyone's time is all sorts of kind of jumbled right now as far as when they can play.
Okay. Well, so that's one of the things that the StarCraft 2 is StarCraft 2 Club is looking to do. I know League of Legends as well as a first-person shooter are going to try and start doing that as well. That's one of the things that the student-run esports organization wants to have in place as to legitimize ourselves and to legitimize how kind of how involved your club is. One of the requirements is you have practices twice a week, I think, or once a week, I think. Well, it depends on the different level that you want to be recognized as, but you have to have practices as well as a coach and stuff like that. So if you guys are out there in some of the different clubs and stuff like that, and looking for chances to coach or to be coached or to get into practices, talk to your presidents, as this is something that they should be working on or should have in the works. So a lot of big stuff going down. Again, I'm going to say the February 15th is a Wednesday. Mark your calendars for tentatively. That is the big eSports meeting on campus. No location has been set yet, but our tentative date is February 7th or 15th. February 15th. So mark your calendars. That is a Wednesday night. Look to probably be at about 7 or 7:30 for that, and that's where you can get your voice heard in the esports community, as well as kind of get the lowdown on what is going on. And Dubro guy is telling me that I should mention that my casts won't happen every night. So the schedule that I'm kind of looking for this this esports talk show is I'm kind of looking for Monday and Thursday as my days that I'm definitely doing it. And so Monday and Thursday. And there might be something at the game nights. It depends on how busy and everything the game nights go. I know I probably won't be able to do anything tomorrow night as I'll be busy running and casting. So, but I'll be there to answer any questions or anything like that that you guys have. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me or post them in the chat. You can catch me on Skype, or you can catch me in person. It'll be after the UA StarCraft 2 meeting, Chris. So I'll rush home and get that started. But if you guys haven't already, go and like the Facebook page. It's just eSports Tonight, 2 words, just like you see it on the screen. And I'm pretty sure it's the only one out there. And just like that page. That's where I'll be posting all the stuff, like when I'm gonna be broadcasting and any events or anything like that that I think you guys need to know about. And that'll be my main way of communicating with you guys. So, you guys got anything else to add before we wrap this up? Kind of a shorter version. I've got dinner sitting right here that's getting cold. So,
I got nothing.
all right, Requiem, you got anything?
Just make sure we all get to see each other tomorrow night and have some fun.
Exactly. So last thing, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. If you want to play in the tournament, be there between 6 and 7 to sign up. But tomorrow night, StarCraft 2 game night. Go and check it out in room 111 in the library, the same place that we had it last week. And you guys can check that out for a lot of StarCraft 2 action. Even if you've never seen or even played in a StarCraft 2 match before, we will have computers there and people to teach you how to play. So don't feel too intimidated if you've never played it before. We will have people there to teach you the ins and outs and the basics of the game so you can maybe even get the game yourself and give it a shot. So with that said, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you guys, like I said, if you haven't already followed me on the Facebook page, go ahead and do that. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it'll send you an email update every time I go live. You just go up to the top left of your screen where it says follow, just click that and you'll automatically be following. So if you haven't already do that, please do that. And I think that's going to be pretty much it here. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me on another eSports Tonight.
Not a problem.
I've got Mr. Requiem and Mr. Rosetta Stoned with me, and Thank you, all of you, for joining me. If you guys missed it, or if you're catching this on the replay, tell your friends about it. The videos will always be saved on this Twitch account. And thank you guys for joining me. And I should see all of you guys tomorrow night. And that's it. I've been your host, SC Southern Style, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Signing off.